This is Mary Sanderson Speaks, otherwise known as Mary Sanderson Speaks. As you know already, I am Mary Sanderson of the Mary Sanderson Sisters ever since 1639. What was it? 1639. 93. I always get the dates confused and mixed up because we're always in one location to another parallel time travel. It's utterly confusing. Well, I'm at least 300 years old and I absolutely just adore children. Well, if you count my 3 years of studying, researching, and all that kind of stuff, I actually, well, it depends, because when I was little, I was raised Catholic. I know, can't you believe it? Why would Mary Sanderson be raised Catholic? Oh. Well, I was raised Catholic, and then when my parents, they decided that the Catholic Church just wasn't their faith, so they started going separate ways. And so I did too. And I studied the animal totems and all these other things. And then I became spiritual, just not religious. And then after that, I became a Christian. Then I tried to see if I could intertwine with Christian and paganism, and finding out that it's very hard to do. So I'm just pagan because you can worship Jesus as a deity, but if you are pagan, but I do not worship him as a deity. In fact, I do not worship any deities. I respect the Mother Earth as she is, but I do not worship any deities. So, how does that make me a witch, you ask? Well, I just want to tell you, first thing, I am not a witch. You should know from watching Hocus Pocus, I am not a witch. I don't even use a broomstick, for crying out loud. But, anyway, I am a pagan who is not a witch, because there is such thing. I'll give you a hint. Nature. Nature comes in all many forms, in all different shapes and sizes. So, when I was little, I was into the fairy tales, the fairies, and all these things. In fact, I have a book like these, and this is by Brian Frog. These are the good fairies and bad fairies. Books like these really inspire me with my beliefs. And while I may not agree completely with these books say, I do find fairies to be utterly fascinating. So a lot of things seem to influence me. Morally, nature, artistes like Brian Frog, and a bunch of other things. Always loved every form of animals ever, but still, my favorite is indeed the kitty. Well, everything. From the fairies, like I showed you, animals, Kabbalah, and many other things, you know. I'm also interested in learning some of the Muslim traditions. Not as in wanting to be a convert, but I am interested in it because that's the one religion I hardly ever study. So why not just get into something new? My Western astrological sign is Leo, and of course this is my sun sign. And then on the east, in the east, my astrological sign is the monkey. Mostly what I listen to is symphonic metal because I do like both opera elements and metal elements. But I also sometimes will listen to just straight classical music and straight opera. So, The ones I listen to include Within Temptation, Disturbed, Nightwish, Camelot, and I'm sorry, some Mozart, Beethoven. I do listen to some R&B. I listen to some Native American, New Agey type music. And during my rituals, I usually listen to any songs that resonate with me, whether it's from soundtracks or from symphonic metal, anything. When I do my rituals and meditate, yes, I do use music like that. It speaks to me. But can't you see I'm already Mary Sanderson? No? Fine. Well, first of all, we have brown hair. I like to wear red, and I'm also called a dork and a goofball sometimes. I'm rather sensitive, if you know what I mean. Twilight makes me cry. No, actually, a lot of music and movies and all these other things tend to make me sad. Well, it just kind of happens that way. That's what happens when you're autistic and also you incredibly have a heightened sentence to certain things. Yes, I absolutely meditate. In fact, I will show you how I meditate. Use concentrate on your thing. Oh, right. Thank you for watching, and I hope I didn't annoy you too much with my extremely high voice.